Here we have a pre-owned 2012 Ford Expedition in the XLT trim level. This one comes in Oxford white on stone cloth interior. The powertrain consists of a 5.4 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that gets us 310 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. So as we come around to the front end here, we have our halogen headlamps, and we also get fog lights as well. And this one still looks in pretty good shape. I'm going to show you the miles in a minute. And we have the mirror finish on the grille. Just really like that. Not a lot of plastic to see. And coming around to these wheels here, these are going to be 18-inch aluminum. And then we have our My Key. You can type in your code or whatever to get in the vehicle. We have power windows with one touch up and down for the driver's side. And then we can lock our rear windows here, power door lock controls, power mirror controls. Door panel seems to be in really good shape for the mileage. And then we have a pocket here, cup holder here. But everybody loves adjustable pedals, still seem to be working. Headlamp controls, and then fog light controls there. You even have an auto mode there for your headlamps. And then you have a foot brake there. Press that down, or emergency brake, and then you can pull that to let the brake up. And then here we have our power driver seat and your manual seat back, but this is actually, I think it's like 6 ways for the bottom, and you have your manual lumbar support as well. I'm going to show you the window sticker. Huge shout out to John Roberts Nissan for allowing me to review this vehicle today. Look at that, 210,000 miles on it. We're going to see how it holds up. Gonna hop back here, have the seat in front of me adjust for someone of my size, being 6'3", the longer legs, and not bad for this kind of vehicle. I mean, back in the day, they didn't really make legroom and all that a huge thing. You're just supposed to have your kids back here, not you, but this is pretty impressive, and my knees are touching the back a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable. I could sit here for an hour or so, but I love having the seat back pocket both sides. Cup holders here, and then over here we have our rear media controls, so you can hook up an audio, whether it's your headphones, plug-in media, rear AC controls down there. Then you can adjust where you want the fan to go, and then adjust your temperature as well. Then you have a 12-volt back here too. Then you have the vents in the ceiling. You can hang your clothes there, grab bar there. It's a quick look at the back seat there. But let's go ahead and start making our way to the back. We have an easy fuel filler there, and this one takes E85 and gas. There's a view of the back end there. And then we have our tow hitch down there, as you can see, with the harness, and then our spares down there as well. Exhaust comes out to that right side. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And what's really cool is you can actually let down the third row if you want to fold that and get out the way. And then when it's up, the seat belt's in the way, but I'll try it on this one. That'll fold, and you have additional storage there. And then to pull it back up, just pull it from right there. And then you can just pull the seat. And then you also have your jacks and stuff usually in that there. This one's just a little bit filthy. Another 12-volt back here. And I like that you even have trays on either side there if you want to lay your phone or something in that third row. With how technology has advanced, it seemed like 2012 was forever ago. Now we got USBs in the back and all this other stuff. So you pull up here and then you fold that down. You have to use 2 hands to do this, and then you can get this seat to fold flat like that. And then of course you can use the cargo mode and push it up when that seat's up far enough. Again, we've advanced quite a bit in technology in terms of how to use these. So today's expedition is a lot easier to stow stuff and get your passengers to the third row. There's a glove compartment. Owner's manuals are still in this one. But still, for 2012, I feel like the looks have held up. The Expedition has always looked good without looking flashy. And there are the cross rails or crossbars in the back there for your luggage rack. And there's that 5.4 liter naturally aspirated V8. There's a lot going on down there. But now let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat real quick. I do like that we got a leather wrapped steering wheel here, and it actually is held up pretty nicely. Just a little bit of fading, but like I said, 210,000 miles. I'm surprised this thing's still going strong. So, and then over here we have the controls. Let me close the sunroof shade. We can connect our Bluetooth. We have AM, FM, XM, or AM, FM, and then an aux input along with the CD player. And then we can go through folders. Presets are connected, all of that. This is just being a little buggy right now. It wants a phone really badly, but there isn't one. And then we can turn off the traction control, stability control there, hazards. I like that they even have a pocket up here for further storage. And then we have our AC controls down here, and we can control the rear as well as their fan speed there. And then AC button here, turn that off. And then fan speed, temperature, and then airflow here. And then another 12 volt cigarette lighter, storage pocket here. And then for the shifter, hit the brake, reverse, neutral, drive, and you have 3, 2, 1. You can manually shift there and pull it all the way back up for park. Center console cubby space, decent size, and you even have a USB input and an aux to run through your forward sync there. Universal garage door transmitter, sunglasses holder. Then here are all of your controls for your sunroof. So you actually have a one-touch sliding sunroof, which is nice. And that's open and shut. I'm impressed by that for 2012. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. Cruise controls are over here, on, off, and you can set or resume if you hit the brake or something. And then voice, media, all of that for your sync. And then you can use your volume controls here, go through your radio stations or tracks there. And this is just an OK button. And then if you look at the gauge cluster there, it's not flashing like that. That's just how my camera's picking it up. And you can use these 3 buttons over here to change the info. So I always like that MPG thing there, how it kind of shows you if you're getting good gas mileage or bad gas mileage based on how you're driving. And then the tire pressure sensors, I think, are messed up on this one. But this still has 2 key fobs. But I'm interested to see how this drives, so let's go ahead and take this 2012 Ford Expedition XLT out on the road for a quick test drive.